Do you all remember I think it was like a week and a half ago, and I read on the energy that said, I don't know if all of you all seen it, right? But I did read on an energy that said, it was about what was coming in the next week. And the card said there would be some sort of massive epiphany where clarity is revealed. It would be a harsh truth, but it would be the right truth. It would be the clarity that will be needed to break through. And what I'm seeing is happening for, like, this, I'm included in this, is we are receiving a vital, crucial piece of information through like an epiphany, like a download, a massive clarity, like aha moment. And I'm not sure if this is exactly what's going on, but what I'm getting is that, like, I need the confirmation still. So I can't say for sure and for certain, but I think it's because Neptune is in retrograde, and where Neptune is the planet of illusion and confusion and delusion, right? There are these moments of clarity. So it's almost like being pulled back by like a rubber band, right? With that confused and illusion energy, and then all of a sudden when we have a massive breakthrough, or that Ace of Swords clarity kind of hits, because of how much pressure is there where it's retrograde, it's like that rubber band kind of shoots back, and boom, that's when we have that clarity, and then that comes the download, there comes the epiphany, right? Whoa psyop, con man. So a psyop, con man, psychological warfare here. So much stuff in the mind here. It was psychological warfare that was conning you. Was conning, being the con man. That, you see how that just dropped out like that? Psyop. Political warfare. A psyop is whenever, like, you are fed a bunch of information and it basically will, like, manipulate your mind this way or that. That's been the con man here. And a lot of the collective is seeing where they were being fed some bullcrap in a certain place or space, even if it was just like passed on through family, learned behavior, belief systems, limiting belief system. A lot is coming up about mother wounds, right? And you're seeing Portal 5D. Whoa. I love when it all comes together, right? Like, it's going to be hitting for you in your own unique personal way. But you're seeing how justice is received through this frequency, right? The 8-8 portal was the other day, and now we're on the other side of it, and it's like this frequency can be attained when you see what is right, what is balanced, what is fair for you. And it could just be a lens of perspective, right? Or you could be able to see through the right, correct angle, like the lens where you see this is why things are happening in the way that they are. Like in a massive, like a wider scale, like a massive, like your whole life. Oh, why this happened and why this happened and why this happened, right? Like, in order for you to be exactly where you're at right now. And where that maybe didn't make sense, or maybe it was like, oh, that hurts. Now you're seeing, oh, I see why this is happening, right? Let me knock at the door. Swords. I don't want to get into those. That's really dense. And I want us to be able to stay. But you're seeing the good karma when you break free from whatever your mind was potentially manipulated to believing, and now it's like your own beliefs, your own ideologies and the way that you think things are going, okay, right? It would be more about what aligns more with you, not what everybody else wants you to do, but what would align more with you, right? The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So, a lack of stability somewhere, whether this be in the home, the job, somewhere that at one point in time. So this is it's something that was not. I'm hearing the foundation to it. It was never a solid. It was never a house built on stable, secure ground. You have, because you have recognized your divine feminine worth and you know what you truly deserve, risen above. See how she's like rising above and taken her worth with her up, 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 away from where you once were planted in unstable, not stable ground, and planting in new roots in stable ground. Confirmation with the Princess of Cups. That is a very psychic, intuitive card. Like that is one of the most, that is being very, hold on, Neptune, and I haven't used this deck in forever. Using your emotional powers to support your will. You're going where you're going to be more emotionally supported. Not where you're burning your energy thin, mentally, emotionally, or physically, right? Be open to psychic transmissions. That's a confirmation that you're getting the download, the psychic transmission. Allow yourself to keep a romantic, imaginative wonder. When you are in places and spaces that allow you to romanticize your life because you really have created a foundation here, healing the root chakra, right? Like where you love your life and you love your reality, that's where you are open to receive. You are open and receptive. This is your good karma. But only if you can see it and you stop wanting what doesn't want you or what doesn't align with you or doesn't, even if you love people, places, and things a whole lot, if it's not here now with ease and grace, it's not for you. But you being where you feel like you can nurture you're different. You just are, and you have to accept that you are more emotional, more sensitive, and more empathetic, and you need to be in places and spaces around people in an environment that allows you to not have to constantly walk on pins and needles or eggshells, or it allows you to nurture the empathic, sensitive being that you are. You can fall in love with your life and romanticize your life in a reality you absolutely love around people, places, spaces that make that easy. Right? You're being uprooted and allowing these roots these new roots, either you're starting to grow them into the ground or you already have for a while. And if you already have for a while, the new roots that you've planted, you're allowing yourself to stay where you're planted, not become uprooted for energy that you're no longer in. I want to say something too about home is where the heart is. And sometimes it's about the reality that you're creating, and that being very important, or the home or the family you're creating, even if that's not blood, family, soul tribe, right? Over the one you came from. I love you.